welcome back to part 6 of my series, Exploring the Void. Back at it again with Leon. So at the end of part 5, I did say that I was going to take Leon, go out of bounds, and go to the orphanage. So we're still going to do that. However, I want to try something first. I'm currently in the save room that is under the stairs that I used to get to the library. And we also see the first liquor, or the first sighting of the liquor in the game. Now, let's go ahead and let's begin. So I went ahead and did some pre-work. I boarded up this window because we don't need this zombie. He just has a very silly face. Okay, so we're working our way up the stairs. So this zombie is going to be a backup one. Again, she will not move unless we interact with her by shooting or an explosion, so she will be the backup. What we're going to be using is this man right here. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to try this step here, and if that doesn't work, we're going to go ahead and try that step and ultimately the last. So let's go ahead and set this man up. Awesome, no legs. Alright, now we're going to try to awkwardly position him in this area and also speak at the same time. Now, I have to say I haven't really practiced this at all, so this might take a couple of tries. I'm trying to get him as close to dead center on this step as possible. One, maybe one more. Okay, that might be it. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Alright, now let's see if we can get out of bounds. Okay, so far these walls here are solid. Now, if you remember in part 4 in the lab, this looks like a very similar situation where we can do the airwalk glitch, but we can't seem to get out of bounds. So this is solid, and also the walls. Kinda had a small little feeling that that was gonna happen, so what we're gonna try is that step, and then ultimately will lead to that one. Now, I'll explain that step, as we get close to it. Okay, so now let's see if we can... Okay, let's see if we can use this handrail to change our height, so that way I don't necessarily have to do the glitch again. So what I don't want to have happen is go back and... I didn't even get to finish my sentence there. Okay, so we're back at square one, which is not bad. I was really hoping that I could use the arm rail or handrail to walk up the stairway and get to the last step. So since I'm here, let me go ahead and show you what I was talking about. Now, this area is very close quarters. I don't know how well this will work, but we're going to go ahead and try it. Give it a few tries, and if not, we're going to go to the orphanage. Now, ultimately, this area here, the chances are slim, I'll be honest with you. I don't necessarily know how I'm going to get this to work, but again, we'll give it a couple of shots, and we'll try. I very much so want to see what happens in this area. Now, I believe these walls might be solid. Who knows? But again, we're going to go ahead and see if we can try. Alright, so now we got to go ahead and find our zombie. If not, then we use her. So the capture's a little bit more brighter, just because this area is very dark in game. Oh, perfect. So this area is very dark in game, so I decided on my capture to bump up some settings, just so that way you guys can see it. So I will try to keep the flashlight on him just to illuminate him, so that way we don't lose track of him. And again, also you can see. Okay, come on. Currently playing as, well, since we're waiting, I'm currently playing as Leon on the Japanese voice settings, and they sound pretty good. I really appreciate all the hard work, and oi oi! I really appreciate all the hard work that the Capcom and everyone else involved put into this game. You know what? Let's go ahead and try the hard part first, and then we'll work our way down. I'm more excited to see if I can get in this area to do the airwalk glitch than that step. Essentially I don't. All right, we're gonna go ahead and skip that one. I don't believe anything will happen, but I'm more curious about this area. So if nothing happens here, I'll go ahead and reset, and then we'll do the old library out of bounds glitch. And also my dogs seem to be very excited, so you hear them in the background. Okay, so the setup here is going to be very, very difficult. So let's see if I can get him to lunge at me. Beautiful. So that way I can run past him, and we're going to try our hardest to get this to work. We are really going to try. This is very close quarters. This angle, I'm not liking it. So I'm going to go ahead and be quiet to see if I can get him to lunge at me. I need the sound cues. That was too early. That was way too early. I'm not liking that. Oh. Okay, so he immediately went lunge. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and set that up. This is the part that I regret not editing my videos, just because I would do a hard cut to setting him up here, but I'm trying the more, well actually, I'm doing the more of the streamer. One more. The streamer sort of commentary where it's all live, so any mistakes, they're all shown. Again, in the name of video game science, right? All right, so I'm gonna be quiet now. Ooh, Okay, maybe that. All right, hold on. Okay, that actually should work out. That is currently my gaming chair creaking. Okay. Come on, fella. Okay, one more. Alright, again, we're going to give this a couple of tries, and then if not, we're going to go ahead and head out to the orphanage and see what else we can find on the way. Man, this dude. Okay. Silent time. Serious time, there you go. One more. Okay, that looks good. Oh my god, that looks really good. We actually might have got it. Oh, we did. I had no... Okay. That's pretty awesome. I'm very excited, just because I had no idea that was going to work. That is a very, very close quarters area. Okay, well, since we're here, what can we do? So it looks like I'm going to try my hardest not to touch anything that will put me in bounds or to change my height or to lower my height. I mean, the higher I go, the better, right? Okay, very similar to part 4. I cannot really get anywhere. Maybe the chandelier can change my height? Okay, the chandelier sounds like I'm on a wooden platform. That is not... Okay, the chain is not solid. Okay, So again, I don't want to mess this up because I don't think I can get that again. All right, we're gonna go ahead and see if we can use this to increase our height. We're gonna try this wall, and oh, fingers crossed we don't get inbounds. Oh, okay, that looks pretty good to me. All right, let's see if the height change did anything. Okay, so far that is still solid. Can confirm. Okay, be careful. Do not change your height, Leon. Okay, unfortunately that did not do anything, and I'm a little worried now. Yep. Okay, see, that immediately puts you in bounds, and that's the part that I'm not necessarily liking. Also, like in the lab, I clipped on some random bit of geometry. I think it was like a vine that like pushed me upwards. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if this does anything. I don't want to lower my height. Okay, so I'm currently on the boxes. This area is pretty solid. I don't know if I can make it over there without it like forcing me in bounds. So, all right. Actually, this will force me in bounds, right? Okay. I am just walking slowly just to see. Okay. Well, I mean, for those who are ever curious like myself, I don't see the point why there's a blockade here. So it looks like there's a back area there. That back area being part of the like attic area that I go through to get to the library, but I really wanted to see if I could get anywhere out of bounds in this area, but it doesn't look like, yeah, it doesn't look like I can. So I appreciate the effort, good sir, but I'm gonna have to put you down. So let me go ahead and try a couple of like little quick things. I do believe I can walk all the way down. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll save that. So we'll awkwardly go up and down. Okay, so we increased our height. I really want to try. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna mess this up. So let me go ahead and see if I can just walk all the way down the stairs and not ruin this this airwalk glitch, if possible, to see if we can get out of bounds anywhere on the first floor. Yeah, I don't believe I can get through there at all, but well, you never know. Let's ease now. Yeah, so this is looking like, yeah, it's built pretty tough here, so I don't believe it matters how far out of bounds, or sorry, out of bounds. I don't think it matters what my height is. I don't think I can get anywhere in this area. Would it be awesome to get out of bounds here and at this window? Okay, so I can't kill that man. Alright, let's just explore down the hall, see what we can find, or see what we can do. That lowered my height, and that... oh, that really worried me. So again, the plan is to not get in bounds. That is the plan. So I'm going to go ahead and increase my height a little bit more. That seems pretty good to me. That's a little bit too high, so we'll go ahead and go down a couple of steps. There we go. Yeah, perfect. So that, I don't know what pushes me here in this area, but it really, wow, it really does. Let's just get him out of the way now. I don't know if I actually put him down, but we'll see. Okay, so that area seems to be pretty solid here. Alright, let's just explore this area. Can't go back where we came from. I think he's... okay, he's dead. Yeah, I don't really think, yeah, there's not really much else that I can do. Alright, let's just go ahead and go back. So, well, experiment kind of failed, but at least now we know. We know that this stairwell, solid. Okay, actually I did use that herb already. Did I? Yeah. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and use our favorite library, Zombie Girl, to push us out of bounds. And go see if we can use Leon to get into the orphanage. Not necessary, but you never know. It was just on the way, so... Alright, let's see where she's at. So she's currently in a spot where I wish she always is when I'm doing a speed run. Because her placement is actually a lot... Actually, her placement is great in this area here. So let's go ahead and... Okay. Might as well just do that. So my goal is, when it comes to shooting off their legs, is, as you see this back leg, I shot her pretty much at the ankle. Well, from the ankle, she loses her foot. As opposed to, you know, shooting her leg like in the thigh, and her kneecap, along with the rest of her leg, goes away. So, alright, so now we're stuck with this, having to guide her all the way up to the top, so... Come on, baby. Alright. Again, just like any of these zombies, I'm gonna be quiet because I need to hear the audio cue. That's one, two, maybe one more. Oh, I backed up to Alright, there we go. Let's try that. I didn't want to use my red and green combination just yet. I think it gives you a little bit of some like an armor effect, where I can take like a couple of hits and not it impede on my my life, my health bar. Okay, one, two, one more. That looks good. Okay, so for her, at least in my setup there, 3 lunges. It's generally 3 lunges that does it. All right. So for those who are familiar again with this current speedrun, wow, current with my speedrun series, this looks completely normal. Let's just say. Okay. Oh, okay. That was the thing. So let me, all right, really quickly, let me have a little bit of a squirrel moment. So I believe I use this top shelf to lower my height next to the globe here. I think that's what I use to lower my height, and then when I walk towards the stairs, that's what forces me down a little bit. So I'm semi-inbounds, but okay, so let's try something dangerous. Let's try exploring this part of the... Let's see what happens if I... We're going to explore this part of the... almost at the mansion, part of RPD. So, this is an elevator shaft that takes you to the G1 fight. Very dangerous area. I can get stuck in here. So, I'm going to avoid this area as much as possible. So let's just, you know what, let's just do a little bit of exploring as it fades to blue in the capture. Let's explore this area a little bit more. Let's see, we're currently at 20 minutes of recording time. If it's a longer video, it's a longer video in the name of science, and everything just wow, I almost disappeared out of existence. So, oh, hey, there's Marvin. I almost said Marcus. Playing a lot of Gears of War lately. So, oh, okay, I know where this is at. So, yeah, I don't remember the name of that officer. I know he has a name. Alright, Marvin actually says it in the cutscenes, but again, I skipped the cutscenes. So that's it. Well, that was him right there. I don't know what I did, and okay, okay. So eventually, at some point in the game, you go into this area that you use a fuse. This is a save room. Okay, so where my crosshair's at, this is like a save room area. Obviously, it's not loaded in, but you know, trust me, that is a save room in this empty space. That you get a fuse, and with that fuse, you open this door, and all the zombies that you didn't kill. So this is the beginning part of the game when you first walk in. An RPD that I'd normally shoot a rocket launcher at, but yeah, he's still there. He's still there. Who knew trying to play a horror game and speak at the same time was that difficult, right? Okay, so I need to be careful here, because if I go any further, I'm gonna spawn into probably under the floor and be stuck. Now I don't want that to happen. So what I'm looking at is the underground area, believe the morgue area, or if not, close to it. So I don't know if this is here with Claire. Okay, so gotta be very careful. Yeah, load zones are dangerous, so it's raining. So it looks like I'm outside. I don't know what this doorway is, but we're gonna this is very risky. I don't want to mess this up, so oh, we can always load. Okay, the music and the way how the skybox turns black definitely does set the mood a little bit, right? Okay, so I'm back in the RPD. Okay, I don't know what happened, but I know I lowered myself. I did a bad thing. I sure did a bad thing. Oh, okay. I gotta be very careful. I don't know why like whispering's gonna help. So this is the scenario B situation. Okay, so oh, that's still functional. You know what? Let me go ahead and let's just get that out. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this out. Let's. Oh, that's Brad. Oh, we're gonna be seeing you soon, boy. I need a key? Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, I think... Oh, man, I believe this is it, guys. I can't get out of here. I don't have a key. I'm not... Well... You hate to see it. Yes. Yes, you indeed do. Well... I guess I could just fire that off. yeah, so this is gonna, well, this will be it for part 6. I can't leave, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and restart. But for sure in part 7, we'll try to explore the orphanage, Claire's campaign in particular with Leon to see what happens. I mean, other than that, there's nothing else for me to say other than we'll see you back here soon exploring the void and breaking more things. So, alright. If you made it this far in this video, much appreciated. Thank you so much. And again, this is all just for fun. I love this game. I highly recommend anyone pick it up. It's both great casually. It's great in terms of a speed run if you're gonna, well, play the game as intended but faster. But again, out of bounds, wonderful. Looking forward to Resident Evil 3 Remake. Hopefully there's some out of bounds exploit or features, sorry, that we can explore. So, alright, I'll see you back in part 7, potentially, well, potentially the finale, and also the finale of me speaking English, right? Alright, well, with that being said, I'll see you in part 7.